Okay, live here at Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile. See the settings. Conditions, just nice clear weather. Afternoon, 10 laps, 23 opponents, because that's the most cars that can be on the track. 70 skill. Let's see how we do. So Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile. Not the typical track I think that you see open wheel racing like this, but that's what I do. Because I am bad sportsmanship racing. So here we are. We start at the back of the grid. And you can see there's a lot of dirt here. Let's give this a go. Let's get past the easy people. This is where you get to see how much the AI doesn't mind. Oh my, that was misfortunate. As I was saying, the AI doesn't really mind a little bit of bumping, and especially on this. What I love is, I mean, they made the AI generic enough that it actually gives it a go, despite you would not expect to see, I think. Ooh, and he got me. There you go. So, you would not expect to see these kind of cars on this kind of track, and now that's a weird error. And yet, it was programmed pretty well, so that they handle it and seem pretty happy about it. And certainly willing to give it a good try. That's a little bit of bad sportsmanship there. But if you can't go around them, under is the next best thing. Alright, I have to... Got him there. We did. So this is 10 laps, and this is such a up and down and lots of turns track. So you just keep going on this roller coaster. Trying to take advantage of the parts that I can really fly through. You want to get going up this hill, and then you want to quickly stop and get going down this hill. So the thing I find interesting about project cars is how well whoever did it put in thinking about open wheel racing and the AI cars being cognizant of, you know, you could be like that in between the wheels of another car, and they do their best to do well with that. And all the clicking you hear is because I play with a controller, don't have a steering wheel. I suspect a really good steering wheel with really good force feedback with the way I drive would eventually break my wrist or something. Be interesting to try, but I think there's a lot of stuff going on here. Anyway, this track is pretty good for giving a sensation of speed. You really feel like you're driving kind of recklessly on something. Oops. Well, I can use his car instead of brakes. Whatever gets you around the turn. Good for getting him, bad for getting me way behind the leaders. Alright, so let's see where we're at. 6 seconds or so behind. I don't know if I can make that up. Certainly have to first drive right. Okay, 5.5 seconds behind it. You can see the cars down below. Pieces on the track. More pieces. I feel like I'm catching up at least to someone. I see him going around the turn up there. You gotta watch when you watch anything other than what you're doing. I just noticed I've already got a hot tire. Front left. It's worked quite a bit through all this. That's an interesting turn there. I discovered I can really take it flat out, but I have to really be going fast and hit it right, or terrible things happen. Whoa. Almost got away from me there. This is part of the charm of Project Cars, is that it's got so much stuff like this in it. And, you know, I got this, it was on a Steam sale for, I think it was under $5, which was just an incredible bargain for what it does. Alright, I'm in third, lap 8, so I don't know if I can do it, but let's see. Oof, this track does not let up with the constant turning. Now, what would be nice if those two cars, oops, cut the track a little, those two cars would fight with each other a bit and slow themselves down in the process. So close. Oops, that was bad. Overcooked that. Alright. So we're coming through this final lap. Really be see the slower cars did these turns kind of poorly, but the front runners actually get through them quite well. Running out of these hills, and then it's the end of the race. you go. So let's take a look at the replay. I think I'm about done for tonight, but this should be interesting. This is kind of a nice track to watch things go about on. See, weaving through this height stuff in the beginning here. Hear those collisions. There's stuff going on all over. All the AI is doing stuff. I just find that so cool that there's actually so much going on. A lot of that comes from, I guess, playing games for so long. You know, I think on PlayStation, ooh, he hit those tires bad. Pretty much ended his race. I guess I had Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 1, which was amazing, but I believe it only allowed 8 cars on the track. And now Project Cars, the only reason this track doesn't allow so many, I think, is just there's just no room on the track. So that's kind of reasonable. But there's so much going on. Cones falling on the track. That'll get a lot of cones on the track. I do wish they had done some tracks with things like ramps and stuff. Obviously the physics engine can handle it. Certainly do catch some air in even just driving like this, but you could have really had some wild, less realistic tracks that take advantage of everything that can go on in this. To fight the AI car. This track is so fast and so much like a roller coaster ride. There's the going under the guy. And that's what slowed me down. That really ended my chance at winning, I guess. Sometimes when you clip them, you get caught up in it, and sometimes you can clip them clean. This track, it's kind of hard because it's so intense. Just that constant turning and speeding up and braking. You never get a chance to really just line up, lock the wheels inside their wheels, flip them, and move on. That's sportsmanship racing. Yeah, you can see the pieces of cars still on the track. Fight the AI. This was that stretch of me trying to catch up with those front runners, I think. unfortunately, this replay view doesn't give you a good way to really know where you are in the scheme of things. Perhaps a thing I might try in the future is a longer race in this, which if you don't get damaged and just lose, would be interesting, because there'd be a lot of coming up on back markers that cannot handle this as well, and then you've got to figure out how to get past them. And I like doing that against the AI car in races, because gives a chance to catch up if one of them's way out ahead and they get caught up on back markers. This track really does a good job at giving a sensation of speed. Such a narrow track with stuff on both sides, so that you can really see the speed against them. Little sun glints off the car there, and the angle's just right. Alright, this must now be the two cars ahead of me. That was a bit of a screw up. So one of the things I've really loved with Project Cars is being able to put together weird races like this, and the variety of different tracks it has, which they don't do in real life, but this certainly is not real life. And that makes it fun to try it out. So I bumped him out of the way. And that's as far as I got. Alright, so this is Bad Sportsmanship Racing, and I hope you enjoyed it. And leave a like, leave a comment, stay tuned, subscribe. I do more of this live stuff. I also do pre-recorded videos that I can have a bit better production quality, because I'm not so limited by what I can do live. Thanks for watching. I'm Eric, go by Eric8176, and this is Bad Sportsmanship Racing.